It's game one.
Well, the Brewers were taken to the brink by the Chicago Cubs in a 5-game series. Meanwhile, the Dodgers get here, winning in 4 over the Philadelphia Phillies.
I'm sure that most Dodger players can't name 8 guys on our roster. You know, no offense to them, they shouldn't have to know the names, but you know, these are some guys that hopefully they know their names by the time it's over.
That's just kind of how Murph is. He tries to get in the psyche. We're prepared. We're playing good baseball. You know, the talk isn't going to really factor in on, you know, once the game starts.
A walk and 2 singles, and L.A. with their best chance.
Bases loaded, 1 out in the 4th inning. Max Muncy has a chance to break the ice here in game 1.
And Muncy skies one to center field, hit well. This one's got a chance. Freeland going back to the wall. He leaps. It's in and out of his glove, but he caught it. And now chaos on the bases. Might have a play at the plate. The throw. Not in time. No, he's out. He's out. It's a forced play at the plate. And he is out.
It's no catch. It hits the wall off his glove. And now it's a forced play at home.
Let's see. And the throw beat him.
Yeah.
So you're going to have bases loaded and 2 outs.
3 outs because Contreras ran to third.
He ran to third for another force.
Wow.
One of the wildest plays in baseball playoff history right there.
Now the 0 for 2, Freddie Freeman. He struck out in the first and then flew out to Collins in left field. A nice leaping catch.
Freeman, a high fly ball to right. It is deep. Back on it, Churio, and Freddie Freeman sends one out of here. A rainmaker to right field, and the Dodgers strike first.
Freddie Freeman with a sky-scraping home run here in game 1. A ball that just kept on carrying and carrying and carrying out.
Freeman's got his first homer of this postseason, his first RBI. And he's given the Dodgers the lead in game 1.
And Snellzilla terrorizing Milwaukee with 8 shutout innings. A new postseason career high, 10 punch-outs for Blake Snell.
After Uribe is on for the Brewers in this top of the 9th inning.
And he lost to Muncy, draws the walk.
And so the insurance run that the Dodgers crave, they have a runner on base.
And he shoots one into right field, a base hit right off the end of the bat. Muncy will stop at second. Kike Hernandez, his second hit of the game, and the Dodgers have 2 on with nobody out in the 9th. Pages gets a bunt down. Uribe is going to think about third, resets it, fires a strike to first. Sacrifice bunt, well done by Pages.
He will be intentionally walked to load the bases for Mookie Betts.
Bases loaded, 1 out, top 9, 1-0 Dodgers. Uribe against Betts.
Full count, and it is ball 4, and Mookie Betts draws a bases-loaded walk. The Dodgers are up 2-0.
And the closer for the Brewers, they bring him in, and he walks 3. Yes, 1 intentional, but the Dodgers say thank you very much.
And here we go, bottom of the 9th, and Roki Sasaki, who has taken this postseason by storm, Ronnie, is on to try to close this one down for the Dodgers.
He has just been about unhittable.
Caleb Durbin, who has the lone hit in this game. Durbin gets jammed, a pop-up in the infield. Muncy wants it, and there is out number 1 here in the 9th for L.A.
Now, Roki now 5 2/3 innings, only 1 hit and 5 Ks this postseason. And Ronnie, he threw 3 perfect innings to bridge the 8th, 9th, and 10th in game 4 against Philadelphia.
3-1. And that's ball 4. Close pitch. Collins gets the benefit of the doubt, and the Brewers have a base runner with 1 out in the 9th, and the tying run is coming up. Bowers will come off the bench, a power hitter off the bench. He hit a big homer against the Mets in the wild card series last year. He's in a big spot. Here's the 3-2, and Bowers into center field. That ball's hit well. Pages can't get it, and it bounces up and out. That'll be an automatic double. It's fortunate for the Dodgers. Collins would have scored easily on that, but it's second and third with 1 out, and Jackson Churio is coming up as Bowers delivers with a double. Here is Jackson Churio, second and third, 1 out. Churio, fly ball, center field. Pages on the run. He's got it. Both runners tag. Collins will score. The Brewers are on the board. The Dodgers are out away from a Game 1 victory. Chourio with a sac fly and an RBI. Missed it a click on the bat.
Yeah, he did, and now you go back to that top of the ninth and how big that tack-on run was for the Dodgers.
And it's ball 4. Yelich is aboard as the potential winning run here.
And with the high-velocity fastball of Sasaki, I think Dave Roberts not going to let him face him. He's going to bring in Blake Trinan, if I had to guess right here, with that sinker ball. They're trying to get it into Contreras.
That's right.
First blemish for Sasaki, and Dave Roberts is going to call on 37-year-old right-hand reliever Blake Trinan. Only the Red Sox had more walk-off wins than the Brewers in the regular season. Tying run at third, winning run at first. Both can fly. There he goes. Contreras takes a ball, no throw. Good call, Ronnie. Yelich is in with a stolen base.
When it's a tying run like that late, most teams do not even defend the stolen base.
And again, you said it. He is locked in on Contreras right here.
And it's ball 4. The third walk of the inning to go along with a double.
I mean, this is what the postseason does. A walk can get you excited.
And the bases are loaded for Bryce Terang. Trinan deals. Oh, he almost hit him. Fight or flight. I'm sure Terang would love to tell his brain to just stand in there and wear one.
That would have got him too.
2-2. Trinan ready. Terang, a swing and a miss, and Blake Trinan closes the door. The Brewers strand the bases loaded, and the beleaguered Dodger bullpen searching for answers. They found one in Blake Trinan tonight. Dodgers win a thriller in Milwaukee by a final score of 2-1, and they take Game 1. Dodgers failed to score in the first. Now the Brewers coming up for the first time against Yamamoto. It's Jackson Chourio. And on the first pitch, Jackson Chourio sends one into deep right, and that one's going to fly out of here. Chourio with a home run to start it offensively for the Brewers.
Tell you what, man, you talk about bringing this place alive. 106 off the bat, 389. Chourio just missed one last night in the ninth inning, which would have been a walk-off 3-run bomb. Boy, Peralta kind of silenced the bats early, and then he brought this place alive.
Ronnie, I think the theme tonight for the Milwaukee Brewers offensively is the 21-year-old Chourio is all smiles.
1-0 Brewers. Bases empty, 1 out in the second.
3-2 to Hernandez. And a high fly ball into left field. That is way back there. And that is going to be a gone home run. We are tied. Hernandez, like Freeman yesterday, hits a towering fly ball home run out of here. Hernandez with his 4th home run this postseason, his 10th RBI.
Well, 3-2 with that curveball, and it just kind of floated, right? And Hernandez was able to stay back on it. Got a little out in front, but so strong and such a great hitter. 106 off the bat. Launches in that second deck.
And now it's Andy Pages, talented Dodgers center fielder.
The 1-1 pitch. He shoots it down the right field line. Slices into the corner for a hit. Fair ball down the line. Green light from Dino Ebel. Kike Hernandez coming around. Here's the relay home. He's safe. Andy Pages busts out of a postseason slump with a go-ahead double here in the second. 2-1 Dodgers.
And he stayed back on the ball, not being out in front of it. That's been really problematic for Pages in recent weeks. A little too anxious. That swing got a little bit too long. Well, stay back. Hit the ball where it's pitched.
Back-to-back 2-out hits flip the scoreboard, and now the Dodgers ahead.
And it's ball 4. A no-no to the number 9 hitter and a very fast runner. And now the Brewers get back to the top of the order. Bottom of the 5th, runner at first. Tying run at first. And that ball's whistled into left field. Kike Hernandez right there to make the play. Chourio hit it like a bullet. But out number 2. 111 off the bat for Chourio. Right into the glove of Kike Hernandez. Yamamoto with 2 outs. Here's Bryce Terang now. Ortiz takes off. And the pitch is a called strike 3. No throw needed. Yamamoto drops a big curve. Muncy in his postseason career that is now at 70 games. 13 playoff home runs, 34 driven in when it counts the most. Another 3-2. Muncy into center field. Frelick turns and runs. That ball's deep. Frelick jumps, and it is up and out of here. Max Muncy, a home run to center field with 2 outs and 2 strikes, and it's 3-1 Dodgers. His first homer and first RBI of this postseason.
What do we say about Muncy always getting the big hit?
He does. 110 off the bat, 412 center. He hunts fastballs.
It was center cut fastball there.
And Pat Murphy will take the ball from his all-star as Max Muncy delivers a big blow in this game. And Aaron Ashby on with 1 out and a runner at third, and Shohei Ohtani coming up around 2-2. Ohtani on the ground through for a base hit. It's an RBI single for Shohei Ohtani, and the Dodgers add to their lead. 4-1 Los Angeles. Ohtani collects his first RBI of this championship series.
And he missed kind of middle right there. The one spot where Ohtani could hit it with some pace right there.
Productive out for Teoscar Hernandez, out number 1 in the 8th.
Now you got second and third. See if Pat Murphy decides to either gonna have to bring the infield in or put Edman on.
Second and third, infield in with 1 out, and a base hit through for Edman. In to score is Smith. Muncy going to be held at third, and it's an RBI single. Tommy Edman makes it 5-1 Dodgers.
You guys, there's just professional hitters that let the game come to them in these situations, and Tommy Edman is one of those. That ball was up in the zone, but knowing the infield's in, right? Just got to squeeze it through somewhere.
Full count on Kike. Here's the 3-2. It is low. Ball 4. Load him up for the Dodgers in the 8th. How about this night for Andy Pages? It could get even better.
Pages pops this one up. Should stay playable. Joey Ortiz is over. Foul grounds. He's got it for the out. And all 3 runners stay put. Pages retired, and now Ohtani. They have the bases loaded for Ohtani, and Robert Gasser is in. Crowd trying to help out their young pitcher. And he strikes out Ohtani. Robert Gasser has a moment in a championship series. Dodger fans all smiles here in Milwaukee. And in the age of bullpenning, Yoshi Yamamoto is on the mound to try to finish this one. Last time the Dodgers had a complete game in a postseason game, 2004. 21 years ago, Game 3 of the NLDS. Jose Lima, and in the windup, been in control the whole way. 2-2. And Contreras skies one to center. Dean settles under it. And there is out number 1.
That was a rare hanging breaking ball there from Yamamoto, but Contreras still couldn't handle it.
Ronnie, Yamamoto was a star in Japan for the Oryx Buffaloes in the Pacific League, Japanese major leagues. And while he has not thrown a complete game in the major leagues as a Dodger, that was a pretty regular occurrence in Japan. Yamamoto had a shoulder injury last year. He missed 3 months on the injured list. Came back, was ready for the postseason. There's a chopper to Yamamoto. He's got it. And the Dodgers are an out away from a 2-0 advantage in this best-of-7 series. And Yamamoto is an out away from a complete game gem. Signed a 12-year, $325 million deal. Largest contract for a pitcher in Major League history at the time. Here he comes, the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And Yoshi Yamamoto with his crown jewel as a Dodger. It is a complete game. He goes the distance, and the Dodgers win Game 2 by a score of 5-1. And Yamamoto stands tall on this night in Milwaukee.
We don't get to see it very often, but the smile that comes on a starting pitcher's face when he's got 27 outs. What a gem. Dodgers put on a pitching clinic here. 2 days in Milwaukee. Their last 28 postseason games, they've won 22.
Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Dodgers in the bottom half of the first inning. against left-hander Aaron Ashby, who makes his second start of the championship series, his third overall this postseason.
Another 1-2, and he pokes it down the right field corner. Down into the corner it dribbles. Otani is taking second. He's heading for third. Trouble in the corner as he comes around sliding in with a leadoff triple. That was a survival swing. He just flailed at it, got a barrel on it, and poked it down into the corner where Chourio had some issues picking it up, and that gave Otani all the daylight he needed to take 3. Here's Mookie Betts, a chance to start the scoring in Game 3. Betts swings, base hit right center field, into the gap. Otani scrolls home. Betts heading for second. The throw in is laid. RBI double Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers out of the gates in Game 3, 1-0.
Kind of a misnomer that the shadows make a huge difference, but it's really when the pitcher is in the shadows and the sunlight is on the batter's eye where it really starts to take an effect. And a line drive down the left field line. Long run for Kike Hernandez. Dives and comes up empty. It's up against the wall. Durbin around second. He's headed for third. Here comes the throw, and Durbin is safe with a sliding triple. There's the tying run. 90 feet away is Caleb Durbin hustling out of the box, and as soon as Kike Hernandez came up empty on the dive, Durbin kicked it into gear. He was thinking 3.
Already seeing a little bit more pressure on Glass now than they could muster against those first 2 pitchers in Milwaukee.
Bowers in the 8th spot, 3 out of 8 in the playoffs. And a ground ball back up the middle, a base hit. Bowers ties the game with an RBI single in the top of the 2nd inning. His 3rd run batted in this postseason. And the Brewers answer back.
Bowers takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw is up the line. Nice catch by Edman. Keeps that ball from going into center field, and Jake Bowers steals second base, and the Brewers starting to look a little more like themselves. Pickoff play at second. That does go into center field, and Bowers on his way to third. And he'll be there with just 1 out. A throwing error by Tyler Glasnow is going to put Bowers at third base. Glasnow deals, and a ground ball gloved by Muncy's coming to the plate, and the tag is in time. Wow, that was a great play by Max Muncy. Mark it down. Big play in the game early.
So Glasnow will face 2, 3, and 4 for the Brewers, starting with Bryce Terang.
Terang, a swing and a miss. First fastball he saw, and Glasnow puts it right by him. And a swing and a miss. Glasnow strikes him out with a slider. Back-to-back Ks for Tyler Glasnow. It brings up Christian Yelich with 2 away.
Got him swinging. Tyler Glasnow strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Just the way it should be. We've got 2 teams and trying to figure out which one's going to advance to the World Series.
Chourio rings one out to Betts. Hit it sharply, but Betts right there, and it's the 2nd out of the inning. Terang, a Southern California kid. 1st-round draft pick by the Brewers out of high school here.
Terang sprays it to left field. Kike Hernandez drifts over and makes the catch. So it is 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The Miz has been filthy so far.
Hernandez pops it up. Bryce Terang will make the call at second base. And it's 8 in a row for Jacob Mizorowski.
Hitting an even 100 is Andy Pages in the postseason.
On the ground, backhanded by Ortiz. 2 outs.
2 up and 2 down for Shohei Ohtani.
And he got him. Mizorowski strikes him out on a curve. 8 strikeouts, ties a Brewers postseason record for a rookie. So we might be getting to the end of the Glasnow experience. His pitch count is at 87. There is activity in the Dodger bullpen. And a swing and a miss. Glasnow's had a nice game plan against Vaughn. He stayed away from him with the fastball. Vaughn will draw the walk. 2-out walk here in the 6th inning. Well, there's the answer to the question. 1 base runner is what Dave Roberts was going to allow Glasnow. Frelick, a very good hitter, Frenchie, in the regular season against lefties.
He struck him out. High fastball at 92. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Big test for Miz. 2nd time through against the beef of the order.
Called strike 3. Betts is rung up.
That is now 9 strikeouts for Mizorowski. That sets a new Brewers franchise record.
Dodgers had a base runner off Mizorowski in the 2nd, but it came with 2 outs. Now Freddie Freeman steps up with Will Smith at first base. Full count. One away. Here he comes. And it's ball 4. What an at-bat by Freddie Freeman. First and second with one away. And now Tommy Edman coming up.
And is this the fatigue level right now for Mizorowski?
Edman swings. He dumps one down into center field. Will Smith has a green light. The home is cut off. Now Freddie Freeman to third. He's safe. Smith scores on the RBI base hit from Tommy Edman, and the Dodgers grab the lead in Game 3.
Here comes Pat Murphy.
And that's going to be all for Jacob Mizorowski, as here comes Pat Murphy to make a change.
There's a base opener. Just happens to be at second base right now.
Oh!
And now Uribe throws it away. In to score is Freeman. And a throwing error by Uribe, a second error of the series. And the Dodgers are up 3-1.
Pitchers and errors versus the Dodgers. This one's not even close.
Chourio homered in Game 2 to lead off the bottom of the first inning.
And that one hung right there. Chourio fouls it back.
With a Chourio.
He knows.
He's cramping up.
Remember, he's got that bad hamstring.
Visibly upset, and he's hopping his way off the field, and somebody's going to have to take this at bat with 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he got him. Trinan sticks with the breaking ball. That strikeout will belong to Chourio.
You need a couple of Ks to spell the name of Roki Sasaki. Coming on for a second time this series.
Vaughn on the ground in the hole. Betts has got it. Jump throw on a hop in time. Wow! Mookie Betts. Gold glove form. What a play.
The Dodgers lead Milwaukee 3-1. They need 2 more outs to take Game 3.
Frelick gets jammed. A pop-up. Middle of the diamond. Betts calling. 2 outs. Caleb Durbin is the last hope for Milwaukee in the 9th. 2 hits and a walk. Got him. Ball game. The Dodgers win it. Sasaki closes the door. We have arrived to our first elimination game of this NLCS. The Dodgers up 3-0 on the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, the Dodgers have been roaring through this postseason. They are 8-1 now, and they're going with Shohei Ohtani tonight. Ronnie, the blue wave continues. It is a first, though. Shohei Ohtani making his first ever postseason start at Dodger Stadium. As Chourio strikes out, and Ohtani's first out is a K. That's a called strike 3. Ohtani paints with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Put him away with the sweeper. And after the leadoff walk, Ohtani then strikes out the side in the top of the first. He strikes out 3 straight batters. And then now he's got to get ready to hit. Ohtani tees off. Deep right field. Shohei Ohtani. 1 of 1. A leadoff home run. 3/4 of the way up the right field pavilion. He strikes out 3 in the top of the first. A leadoff bomb in the bottom half.
Simply amazing. With Ohtani, the more we see, the more we just can't figure out how on earth he does it all.
Runners around the corners, and if he can get a ground ball from Tommy Edman, a chance to get out of this inning with no further damage.
That one's on the ground through for a base hit. In to score is Betts. Smith on his way to third, and Tommy Edman continues to rake. It's an RBI single. It is 2-0 Los Angeles.
Well, this bottom of the first inning has gone homer, single, strikeout, single. Everything is hit on the button against Quintana so far by the Dodgers offense.
Right off the end of the bat, Bauer's coming in. He'll put the tag on Hernandez. Going to bring in another run. It's the second out, an RBI for Hernandez. It is 3-0 Los Angeles.
Jackson Chourio will lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Brewers, trailing 3-0.
Chourio sends one down the left field line. That ball is going to be 1 hop and out. An automatic double for Jackson Chourio.
And so Chourio has the Brewers' first hit of this game.
Brewers with a scoring chance against Ohtani. Yelich hits it sharply. Chourio on his way to third. And Betts makes the play for out number 1.
Brewers trailing 3-0, but even to get 1 here would feel big just to get on the board.
Ohtani deals, and a swing and a miss. Contreras strikes out. Ohtani picks up a big out on a K.
And now it's going to be up to Bowers trying to come through.
A 1-2 pitch to Bowers. He struck him out. Ohtani pumps his fist as he walks off the mound.
Man, Chad Patrick is pitching wonderfully so far here tonight. He's retired all 5 that he's faced, 4 of them via the strikeout.
Now he's got to face Ohtani, who has reached twice tonight.
Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! A majestic blast! Ohtani dropped jaws everywhere! And it's 4-0 Dodgers!
117 off the bat, 469 feet. He is the first Dodger to ever have 2 multi-home run games in the same postseason.
Was about as impressive as it gets. The bat flip, the one you could enjoy all the way around. What a majestic home run that was.
They lead Milwaukee 4-0, thanks in large part to the man back on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. Lineup turns over for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
1-2 on Terang, and a swing and a miss. It's another strikeout. He has struck out 4 consecutive Brewers.
Sits him down with a splitter. Back-to-back Ks to open the 6th. He's up to 10. Churio skies the first pitch into left center field. Pages is there. Ohtani leads to a standing ovation. 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs.
And the Brewers now in business. 2 on, nobody out. And here comes Dave Roberts. And this place is going to roar when Ohtani walks off the mound.
6+ innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 legendary performance.
So now the Brewers have their shot. This is their shot.
So here's Frelick. So lefty-lefty matchup here.
Frelick hit lefties well this season. Back up the middle. It goes right to bat. It's got a chance for 2. Throw to first in time. And Alex Vesia puts the blanket on another one. Said here comes Ohtani. Taken out of the game as a pitcher, but the Ohtani rule allows him to stay in as the DH.
Well, Mo, there have been 12 3-home run games in postseason history by 11 different players. Babe Ruth did it twice. For the Dodgers, Chris Taylor the last to do it in 2021. Can Ohtani follow suit?
Ohtani, did he? Ohtani! Ohtani has done it again! His 3rd home run!
Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend!
I don't know how much more he can say about Shohei Ohtani. Tonight he has done things that, well, you only dream about.
An all-time game for an all-time player. 3 homers. He makes it 5-0.
Anthony Bonda on for the Dodgers. Runners around the corners against Bryce Terang.
Terang, slow roll to second base. Flip it to the bag. Bats to first, not in time. And the Brewers are finally on the board. Dodgers get the lead out at second base. Durbin scores the run. And it's 5-1 Dodgers.
The Dodgers on the doorstep. The Brewers on the brink. Caleb Durbin the batter.
Frelick takes off. Durbin a high fly ball to right. Pages, he is there. He's got it. And the ball game is over. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League Pennant. They sweep the Brewers. The greatest night of baseball by an individual player in the history of this game. Shohei Ohtani, 3 homers. And a victory on the mound with 10 strikeouts.
And for the 5th time in 9 years, the Dodgers plant the pennant right here in Los Angeles.